15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the foot.
All right, Dematrius Davis. Bubba, why don't you give us his cons?
The main cons with him is just simple stuff you see with most athletic quarterbacks coming out of high school. Simple stuff like footwork, decision making, rolling out of the pocket too early. Not as bad as Bo is at it though. It's just simple stuff that can easily be fixed, mechanics. But there's one thing that he cannot fix, and that's the fact that he's a generous 5'11".
If that's his biggest knock, we can live with that.
Yeah.
Pros, arm talent, winner. I think he won 3 straight state titles, maybe 2 straight, 2 or 3. He knows how to maneuver the pocket. He feels pressure coming from the backside. The list goes on and on and on. I mean,
he is a great prospect, and he will eventually take over that second quarterback spot. Grant Loy holds it right now, but even Grant Loy knows Grant Loy's not going to be the number 2 quarterback going into the season.
He shouldn't be. Transitioning into spring practice, read an article yesterday where going into spring practice, it said that Harsin knew all along that Bo was his number 1, something we all expected, but that they were going to allow all 4 quarterbacks to get snaps with the 1s and the 2s, and they wanted every quarterback to come out there and be prepared to take over at any series with the 1s and run that group like it was their job.
And that's what every coach strives for. You want to be able, if Bo Nix goes down, the next guy to come in, step in, and do at least what Bo was doing.
Yeah.
At least keep us in the game.
Right.
Which is something I believe Dematrius, if he started day 1, I think he could. I don't know if he'd necessarily start winning us games, but he probably wouldn't lose us games.
Right.
Mike Bobo knows how to construct his offense around a quarterback that's not necessarily super talented, like a guy like Hudson Mason. What I meant when I said that he's constructed his teams with a quarterback that's not super talented, I meant that Mike Bobo constructed his offenses around quarterbacks, Hudson Mason, that fit his strengths while covering his weaknesses. That's what I meant, which is what Gus didn't do when Bo first came in and started playing. But just to make sure you guys got what I meant. And I expect us to be a very, very heavy run team. Very heavy. Especially if we're starting a freshman.
I expect us to be a very, very good team.
Well, I mean, Dad, we don't go into the season expecting a bad team, do we?
I don't.
We don't hope for the worst.
No, but it got to where I was like, all right, with Gus, throw away the first 3 weeks. It's going to take Gus that long to figure out his team's identity.
It seemed like that a lot of the time.
Yeah.
With Gus's offense, a lot of times we just hoped, just please get first downs. That's all we want.
Yeah.
If we go into this game and we get a field goal, our defense might keep us in it.
Yeah.
That's all we really hope for. And I expect us to be a high-octane offense, but not stupid. It's not negative 2-yard run, NASCAR.
Yeah. I expect us to be a very good offense. I expect us to be a balanced offense. I don't know if it's going to be so much more run than pass. I look for it to be balanced across the board.
Well, balanced
with the run and the pass.
Balanced across the board. Going into a game, let's say you have 80 snaps, right? You know, usually offense, you'll have like 32 pass attempts, and that would be
48.
48 rush attempts. But that 48 is divvied up across the board. Like Tank will have like 20, and then the others are like balanced. So that's what we mean when we say balanced.
I also on the same article, it standouts on day one. I believe it was Eric Reed moved from corner to safety, and he put on a little weight during the workouts leading into spring. I think it said he put on like 10 or 13 pounds. They said he was out there looking beastly at safety. He said it, so I look for him if he gets a starting role at safety, possibly being safety that comes down in the box, helps on the run stuff and head hunting. But the good thing is he was a cornerback coming out of high school that had good ball skills. So he could be a safety that can be like a zone hawk back there, get some picks because he's got good ball skills. The other one they said that was out there that was looking real good was Derek Hall.
As expected.
Yeah, and I think he put on 10 to 13 pounds, 10 to 15 pounds, somewhere in there. And I expected him to take a big step this year and be a huge contributor on our defensive line. Maybe getting some pressure, maybe getting some sacks, some tackles for loss.
Yeah, him and Jared Handy are probably going to be our outside linebackers going into next year.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah. If y'all don't know, in a 3-4, your outside linebackers are technically your ends. They're your rush ends.
Yeah, but they also
drop into coverage.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure most people knew that.
Yeah. I'm just making sure, man, because you never know. I want us to be a channel people can come to and learn some things about football. I don't want to just be like, our outside linebackers are going to get a lot of sacks, I want to make sure I explain it for people because, there was a point in time to where, I really didn't know a whole lot about football, and I had my dad to ask, because my dad played football, and shout out to Mississippi State. He actually had a scholarship to Mississippi State, and he turned it down to join the Air Force.
Yep. My big papa was going to be a college D1 tight end.
Yep, he was. Man had massive hands, trust me. They would cover up a young old man's backside when he got mad at him. Hand just covered the whole backside. Pow!
A little old man.
Yeah, a little old man. Not a 350-pound old man. But yeah, we're coming up on the anniversary of his death. We're coming up on Easter. He died the day before Easter, two years ago, I want to say. But he's very well missed and loved. But anyhow, that's on a whole other subject. I didn't mean to get all sentimental on you. But that's another thing, I really want our channel to be people that don't understand and want to get into football, but maybe don't have somebody to ask. Just because we love Auburn don't mean we can't be teaching at the same time.
Yep.
So there you go. Your first tip of the day. But anyhow, I don't know who's going to play defensive tackle for us. I really believe with the lack of production we had last year at the tackle position, that one of them two incoming freshmen could take that spot.
Bare minimum, he'll get in the rotation.
Oh yeah, I firmly believe Lee Hunter's gonna get in the rotation. And what was his name? Marquise Robinson.
Yeah.
I think he could get in there too. I mean those cats. We're gonna do a video on them shortly, but those cats right there are absolute beasts. I understand coming out of high school it's a lot different in college, but excuse me, that much talent,
Sometimes
it's hard to keep them off the field.
and actually like more than most than any other position. You know, D tackles usually translate better college. College to pro, high school, college.
Yeah.
Than a lot of other positions.
Yeah, I know it's a lot on offense. It's a lot easier for a running back to see the field early than it is for a receiver to see the field early. You got to be a special talent to come in and take a starting job day one as a freshman receiver.
I could just imagine though, on like third down situations, you have Derek Hall coming off one end and Derek Brooks coming off the other end.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks with Tyrone Truesdale, the big nose tackle in the middle.
Yeah. But you also got to remember that at transfer we got from Northwestern.
Leota.
Yeah.
Iku, Andrew, I don't know how those go together, but they do.
Anyhow, Iku. I think he's going to see the field a lot. I don't think Coach Hars would have went after him if he didn't think he was going to be able to come in and be a significant part of this defense.
There's just one thing I'm worried about, and that's the transition from 4-3 to to base 3-4. I think most likely we're going into next year with a 3-4, and we've only been learning it since like Monday.
Yeah, but a lot of times when you have coaching changes, the defense is the part of the team that picks up on what the new coach wants quicker.
Yeah.
You know, so that really don't worry me as bad because we got talent. We got smart athletes on both sides of the ball. You know, and we are gonna have a little warm up game before we take on Penn State.
I thought we got Penn State week 1.
No, I think it's the second game of the season. So we got a little warm-up game before we hit a hard one. You know, kind of knock some rust off the players, get them out there, you know, get them in game action, let them see where they need work.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. And Owen and Zacoby, I believe they'll be moving inside permanently.
It's a good possibility, which Owen needs to move inside.
Yeah, that kid's gonna be a high draft pick.
I think so too. I think he can be I think he's NFL caliber right now.
The kid's got a lot of talent. One of the best coverage linebackers in college football.
Yeah.
You see Kobe Hudson put on like 14 pounds of muscle?
Yeah. I did see also, side note on this video, that Dematrius Davis is going to be wearing number 18.
18.
Yep.
The Grayton Manning number.
You got anything else? Anything you want to add?
Right now I'm trying to think of other 18s.
He's the one that come to mind too when I saw it. The sheriff.
I think my boy Scott Tolzien wore number 18, but that.
Yeah. What number did Hudson Mason wear?
10, I think. Yeah, 10. Because Aaron Murray wore like number 11. Hudson Mason.
The GOAT.
Yeah, that's the Georgia quarterback right there, though.
Hey, Bobo.
Stetson Bennett, baby.
Bobo had his hands on quite a few of them Georgia quarterbacks. If Hudson Mason was his worst, then he's doing good.
Probably had worse at Colorado State, but who cares about Colorado State?
Other than the people in Colorado.
I don't even think they care about Colorado State.
They might.
I saw them play live against Alabama. My friend, he's an Alabama fan, and his dad took me to Tuscaloosa to go see them play.
Yeah, it was for his friend's birthday.
I think I got to eat churros. That was nice.
Churros. Who won?
Well, obviously Bama. I was trolling Alabama fans because they were only up by 7 like the entire first half.
Yeah. Blowed it out in the second, though, didn't they?
Yeah. All right. If you like the video, hit the like button.
Please, it helps us out a lot.
Subscribe. I think we're at 287 subscribers. Even when we were gone, we gained like 10 subscribers.
That's right.
And I think we're back permanently. I think. Don't take my word for it.
Well, you know, I'd love to do this full time, be able to pump out videos every day, but it's just not feasible. Yeah, I really enjoy coming on here talking football. Like I said, if we wasn't doing this on YouTube, we'd be doing this right now.
Sitting in there, him yelling at me.
Yeah.
Because I'm disrespectful.
Yeah, because he's a brat like that, but he's my brat, and I spoiled him. But yeah, it's a hobby. We love it. We do it. We enjoy doing it. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. See you on the next one. War Damn Eagle.
War Eagle. Selena, go!
Oh.
Stop!